Opposition leader. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's their house. As opposition leader, I'm going to show you what major problems has this Prime Minister plan, and again, our steam line is going to be that banning leads to closing society. This means that if we're going to ban, we're going to be like Soviet Union or this kind of organizations. Okay, basically, where most of the information are at the moment found in the internet. Our Prime Minister talked only TV and radio, but the problem is, if we're going to ban them in the TV and radio, the information is still able to get from internet, and this is the major problem. Also, the Prime Minister talked about this safety must be proved, preserved, that hate speech and broadcast may be the same. They might be the same, but if you're going to let the internet open, the terrorists still can give them more information away. But if you're going to start closing this more, I'm going to talk about our second argument. So basically, Prime Minister talked to you about everything about the safety and quitting terrorism. But this kind of conclusions for me were a little bit ununderstandable. They were like not going to the finish to the end. Okay, basically I'm going to talk about my two arguments. What the first one is going to be information, and the second one is going to be freedom of speech. The main idea is that banning leads to closed society information. People in an open society in a Western world has right to know what's happening around the world. They need to know that somewhere are going to be bad people in Eastern countries, bombs are away, and so on and so on. This means if these people doesn't know it, they can't afraid. Here I'm going to give you two examples of why people need to know something. First is going to Hitler. Hitler was banned. He was sent to prison, but his ideas were still were spreading around Germany and all over the world. This means that if you're going to ban it, there will be still available. And the better is that we're not going to ban, and we can explain to people why it's bad. But if you're going to just ban it, people think, oh, why the government ban it? It's going to think it's going to harm some of government. The government wants to go to society. The other one is Turkey example, the mass murders, what happened. Also, government said there's nothing happened, and the kind of conclusion in here is that if people need to know to protect themselves, to understand more the problems and to solve this kind of problems. Okay, my second argument is going to be freedom of speech. As you know, freedom of speech is the main idea of democracy. Because if there's going to be no freedom of speech, you can't say what you want, you can't express yourself freedom, you can't vote for one. This democracy doesn't have this any idea, it doesn't have any point to exist. And now, if we are going to ban this kind of broadcasting, this we can make it's going to make a snowball effect. What's happening at the moment in America? We can see that George Bush and his terrorism thing. Firstly, we're going to listen to this kind of telephones. Now they're suspecting every Muslim, and they're suspecting every people. And this we can see. If we're going to ban this kind of things, if we're going to let our government to start closing things, start saying there's no way we're going to let this in the publicity. This means we're going to move more closer to closing society, and their house. I think we are not want to go there. Thank you.